So, you love the great outdoors. Who doesn't? Warm breeze, fresh air, great scenery. Certainly beats the living daylights out of this. If you happen to live in the city, though, sometimes it can be a bit of a challenge finding green space. However, if you're fortunate enough to live in the Charleswood Tuxedo area of southwest Winnipeg, you're in luck. There are many, many green spots to enjoy all year round. For example, the Assiniboine Forest, or the ever-evolving City Park. And then, of course, there's this little gem.
This is the Harte Trail.
The trail can definitely be called a gathering place. You'll see all kinds of people out here. Walkers, talkers, joggers, bikers, hikers, and it's even a great place to bring your furry little friend too if he wants a walk. However, whatever you do, when you do bring your dog, make sure you follow the rules. Have you ever wondered why they call it the Harte Trail? Or for that matter, why it even exists? Well, I've been doing a little bit of historical research, and if you're interested in that kind of thing, stick around.
Locals know the Harte Trail, a 6.5-kilometer strip of wilderness, is a great place to explore nature. If you're visiting Winnipeg, you must come to the Harte Trail to relax. It starts at Shaftesbury Boulevard near Wilkes Avenue in Tuxedo and heads west, terminating at the West Perimeter Highway. What many do not know, though, is that the Harte Trail is actually an old railway bed. Some of the original wooden railway ties to which the steel rails were attached could still be seen. Over the years, plants, shrubs, trees have grown up, and the natural growth acts as a shelter for a path that now has a crushed limestone surface. The city of Winnipeg keeps the trail well groomed all year round. Well, most of the time. And during the summer months, mosquitoes are kept in check by the occasional helicopter spraying. While countless Winnipeggers have been using the Harte Trail since it was established some 30 years ago, its history is probably not as well known as its location. The name Harte Trail was taken from the Harte Line, the first section of Grand Trunk Pacific Railway built in Western Canada in 1894 and was in use until 1970. Trains used to leave downtown Winnipeg and pass by Pacific Junction Station en route to Portage la Prairie. The station was demolished in the late 1950s or early 1960s. A commemorative plaque erected by the Friends of the Harte Trail with information and photographs of the Pacific Junction Station can be found on the trail east of Elmhurst Road. The sign also references the Cyril grain elevator. The Grand Trunk Pacific Railway itself was a historic Canadian transcontinental railway running from Winnipeg to Prince Rupert, British Columbia. East of Winnipeg, the line continued as the National Transcontinental Railway, running across northern Ontario and Quebec, crossing the St. Lawrence River at Quebec City, and ending at Moncton, New Brunswick. The Grand Trunk Railway managed and operated the entire line. Largely constructed from 1907 to 1914, the GTPR operated from 1914 to 1919, prior to nationalization as the Canadian National Railway. Despite poor decision-making by the various levels of government and railway management, the GTPR did establish local employment opportunities, a telegraph service, as well as moving freight, mail, and passengers. The rail line eventually fell into the financial ruin and was taken over by the federal government. The historic Prairie Dog Central was the last train to use the tracks from 1970 to 1974.